Was the equestrian show? No, that's right. We sort of went through all three and then came back to the equestrian show for a bit.
We
So,
did.
Show was just kind of its own thing for a minute.
So I think the first one was actually you, not so. No, you're not gonna let someone else go.
No, the first one was Jin and Badger.
Oh, okay, Jin and Badger. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the arm wrestling.
Jadger.
Jadger.
All right.
Or
Bin.
boys.
Oh, I'm a trash can. Could Badger take care of it? I have to fix something with my settings.
Yep. 1 second, I'm still trying to get some stuff to load for
Oh
myself.
my god.
Oh my
I-
goodness.
I have to record.
We did go in, and we both started looking around for who we wanted to go up against. Badger seen a young man trying to riz up a young lady. And who did Jin see?
Lumberjack guy.
Yeah, one of the lumberjacks.
Yes.
Seemingly from
Bro,
the
guys.
last thing that they had. Last event.
The lumber.
Yes. So Jin wins his first 2 bouts. Badger wins his first 2 and secures a date for the young gentleman, as far as he knows, anyway. I think about that time we noticed
Nothing at all.
noticed Nova and Takari in the crowd. One of us did suffer from performance anxiety. Not gonna name names, Jin.
You named a
You
name. just
little
now.
green bastard.
Clinton said he was. Whoa.
That being said, he did also assist Jin when it came down to arm wrestling each other.
Then we decided to go against each other and see who would win the inspiration muffin. Badger did end up coming up short, unfortunately. Should have left it even. I could have had that muffin.
You could've- Yeah, you decide not to just take a free advantage.
If you ever need an advantage, just hit me up.
I got you.
No, I got you. That's the bit.
Let's see. Jin did win, unfortunately, like I said. And then Nova wanted to challenge both of us. Unfortunately, Jin said no, but Badger said yes.
Which part's the unfortunate
Badger
part?
lost his first round. He won the second round, surprising everyone. And then he ultimately lost the third and lost to Nova.
Who is
what-
fucking strong?
What happened after that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Think long and hard.
Someone help me out here.
I'm working on it. Let's see, I think after that it cut to the equestrian show for like a small bit. And then I think it went to Dahlia. Then I think it went to equestrian.
I don't know.
There was some Takari roasting in between there, or
Oh yes, Badger did apologize to Takari because she overheard everything he was saying.
There was like a moment where Nova was just like, "Hey, Takari, we should go do things." And Takari is just like, "But I don't. I have a okay." And then Jen popped in and was like, "No, we have a thing going on." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then one of the other groups did a thing.
Right. Dahlia, you went to the art show?
Art show.
Yes,
Art
the
show.
art show gallery.
With Arnie
Fayez and Arnie.
yeah.
Fayez ended up taking off into, I think it was like the central area, where a lot more of like artwork is like hung up. I don't remember if I saw where Arnie went, but he also split. Dahlia went towards like I'm just gonna call it the gardens because that's what it is in my head, but like the outdoor area where there's a lot of topiary and conveniently there was a wood sculpture there. However, it was definitely too big for what she wanted. Fortunately, on the way in, I believe we had spotted a group of people who eventually ended up coming up to Dahlia and being like, "Hey, you know the 2 fucking nerds that interrogated you, but like in a fun way because you said they could? I'm also gonna do that. They sent me. They told me about you. So Dahlia answered some questions, got asked why she was sad, and she's like, "Oh shit." And I feel really bad because I don't remember her name, but she's going to
It's right there.
Oh, I'm not on the map. Let me see.
Aubrey Durant, right?
Let me know they were
Yes.
not a lot nicer than how you depicted them just now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're very pleasant.
No, they were very nice. So much so that Aubrey is going to get someone to carve a folk sculpture for her, for Jin.
Very sweet.
This
Free
one
of
right
charge, which is very, very polite.
here.
Or very nice, rather.
In exchange for your satisfaction, I believe.
Ah, right. And I think it's, this evening that it'll be done?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like that.
It's not that hard for Kelsey.
Yeah. And it's just a small thing.
I think I like the sort of juxtaposition of the noblewoman. I forget her name's demeanor and external expression versus the order and what it represents that she's part of.
Oh, for Aster?
Yeah.
They're a bunch of nerds. But just because, you're a nerd doesn't mean you have to be rude about it.
Mhm.
Exactly. And also for Fias's romantic interest question mark? That was yeah.
Yes. Eventually, I forget how, but Arnie and Dahlia stumbled into each other again, and then they were going to leave, and Arnie was like, "Hey, I saw Fias talking to a lady."
Arnie didn't stumble into you. He came to check in on you.
Right.
To see if you're doing okay after the questioning.
It's been a homie.
He tries.
Yeah, he tries, and how do we repay him?
The Tota didn't. That's
Didn't
forever.
copy over.
Yeah.
That's right. I already know
Yeah.
it's Lady Maria, the Astral Clock Tower.
Yeah,
Well, it's actually not. It's right. It's someone's OC.
it's someone's OC in Lady Maria's armor.
Lady Mario
Lady Mario, exactly.
of the Star Bell Tower.
Star Belt.
Starboard Tower sounds like a JoJo setting.
Oh yeah.
Starboard Tower!
Yeah, this is the lady.
Yep.
Oh,
What are
lady.
you doing, Fias? Flirting with an orchid?
No, don't say
Anyway.
that.
He's not doing any of the flirting, technically. That makes it better. Worse.
Was
I don't
there
know.
is there more need not? Or was that the end?
I think that was it. We said hi to Fias,
Right.
and I think we just headed back. I don't remember anything after that.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that was it for the art
Dahlia?
exhibit.
Mhm.
So good old Caradoc and his good buddy Falk went to the equestrian show. I imagine with Falk using one hand to lead Edelweiss and the other hand to drag Caradoc by his arm, tearing it out of its socket. Falk,
Ow.
Falk and Caradoc got there. We found out that just anyone could sign up. Hell yeah, as long as you got a horse, which Falk does.
What?
Whoa! What a horse. When did you get this?
I think you could just say stuff like that. The BMS are
How long have you had this horse?
All my life
Davis.
feels like. Yeah, so Falk signed his name. Edelweiss signed hers. Kind of.
She did, yeah, technically, yeah.
And Falk was like, hey, by the way, this is my coach. He's coming to the stables with me, to Caradoc. So we went to the.
Okay.
Because okay, and then we went to the stables. Saw all the nobodies that was going to be my quote unquote competition, and then the somebody that
plebs.
was going to actually be my competition, in the form of don't tell me. Her horse was Clementine. It's really funny that I remember Sadie. I was gonna say it's really funny that I remember the horse's name, but not hers. Sadie.
Yep.
And
This girl Falk.
Greeted her, complimented her horse, greeted her horse as well.
You
Clem.
start greeting the horse of anything.
Yeah, so greet the horse first, and then yeah. The horse did not speak to me.
Nay.
Whether
Nay, it did not. Yeah.
Whether it could or couldn't reply, up in the air. But we found out later, or I guess postulated later, that she's marked in the same way that Jin is. Mark of handling, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Yeah, that's where you got art for now.
Yep.
Then they parted amicably. Falk went to his designated stable 13, or stall 13, which unlucky number, but also a very evil and sinister number. And got ready to compete. Not Falk. Caradoc went to the stands. And presumably sometime before he left, they discussed, hey, by the way, I'm gonna do a little something. I need your help. So eventually the game started. Everyone rode out, Sadie included. And they did all their thing of riding along, waving to the crowd, smiling, and prancing up to their position in the line. Falk came out, very, very broody, very slowly. Edelweiss playing it up like she is a sick, exhausted horse.
Blind horse.
Huh?
Blind horse.
Blind horse as well, yeah, because she has very milky eyes. No pomp. He put on a character. He's playing the heel, in the hopes of making Sadie the face, right? So during the race was the first game. He definitely made it seem like a competition. He threw at the very end and successfully lied to her about, no, I didn't throw. What are you talking about?
I didn't throw. Disregard, I totally laughed you in the beginning half. Yeah, I didn't throw.
My horse is exhausted. Look at her. And very quickly the crowd was like, "What is this? What's going on? Is this allowed? Get the guards!"
I want to say I said 5 or so times that someone gets up and goes to get a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the literal Antichrist in this mid-level equation show?
You were horrifying these poor people.
Yeah, dude, I loved it.
My lord.
Of course, Caradoc assisted in the stands. What were some of the things you said? You tried to spin it like it was a Dark Knight versus.
Yeah, evoking the sort of stories and legends about the Order of Nightshade and the Dark Knights.
Spreading panic.
Spreading panic.
You're a terrorist.
Yeah.
Domestic terrorist.
Yeah, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count because you're domestic. Yeah.
After the race, which she won, she approached Falk like, "What the hell was that?"
Yeah, you decided to do this heel facing unilaterally. You didn't tell her at all. And you turned into an entirely different person on the field.
Yeah, she approached like, "What the hell was that?" He's like, "Oh, what do you mean?"
You've been cast as the hero of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Do not resist.
Yeah, that's essentially the spiel he gave her. This is I am the villain of the story, and it needs a hero. That's going to be you, because these guys, it can't be these guys.
Yep,
Because it can't be these.
Nobleman.
So she, I guess reluctantly agreed, sort of out of her element. The next, Was it at this point, sort of in between the first and second game, that you approached Caradoc?
Well, been before the first event.
Before? Okay.
Yeah. It's when he was initially inciting.
Right.
Yeah.
By
technically sort of what had happened when you were riding out, I guess.
Well, who you approached by? Mr. Doc?
Oh, he was
Mr. Doc.
Hey, Doc. No, I was kidding. I forget his Lord.
I remember his last name was Griffith, because how would you forget that?
Yeah.
Griffith!
His first name is a bit more unusual.
Let me see if I got it.
I mean, I have it. It's ready to go to the Turkey Lair right now, if you guys want me to.
Yes, please. Ulysses Griffith, no.
No.
I only wrote down motherfucking Griffith.
Oh, that's right, Xander!
Yeah, Lord Xander
Yeah.
Griffith.
Who Caradox, like, this guy, he says he's from the Order of Dahlias. He doesn't believe that. He thinks he's talking to someone from Order of Nightshade. Whether or not that's true, according to Eva, unlikely, because this guy's sort of social pariah, according to her info. But I guess we'll see. He questioned Caradox's motives. Like, why are you doing this? Caradox told him the honest reasons. This is a story that will nourish and sustain the people who are watching this. So this is something they'll talk about for years.
I'm a domestic terrorist.
Yeah,
A French
inspiring one.
domestic
But yeah, he
But-
sort of shared his like the reason, and he's like complimented Caradoc, I think, telling him that you're a man with vision. He responded, "Yeah, my eyes have been opened by people from far away. See what comes of that."
Hmm. So we turn this mid-level equestrian show into something that people will tell their children and their children's children.
Yeah, it
Um,
probably would have
was-
been very, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 3, 4 tops. Before this.
Now it's like fucking
Yeah.
18.
Well, because Sadie would just want to swept.
Or exactly, yeah. And
No
surprising, no
competition.
one probably. So
There was
Next
an
game.
actual blackbird there too.
right, I think that was
After
that was in
second
the third one.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it was in the second one because
one. In between. It was in between.
the jump
Yeah,
contest leading into the next step.
exactly. The next game was a jump contest, which Falk was like, "I'm gonna decide to win this time," and then did using
Handedly.
minor illusion. Yeah, he's been using minor illusion throughout the whole show, but this time he used it to create like I think it's like ravens cawing.
Ravens calling, smoky red eyes. The master
at the
ceremonies was like giving you Bardics. Like, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
this is good television. That doesn't exist yet, but it's good.
So he won the jump competition, swooping down like a fell bird. And you know, once more people got up to get the guards because holy fuck, this guy's like some evil raven guy, evil raven Spherian.
What's this fury?
What's Spherian? And then yeah, there was a some kind of blackbird, some kind of raven or something up in the rafters of this stadium. Did anything happen between the second and third game in stables? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it was anything.
Recall, I think maybe just some congratulations, some good jobs. It definitely looked like the other contestants were rallying behind Sadie.
Yeah, that's
As-
right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't you versus her versus them. It was all of them versus you.
And she had approached him to talk about the final bout. I forget exactly what was said, but I do remember the parting words were like, "Make this worth my time," and he made sure that was loud enough for the others to hear. You know, gotta keep
Yeah.
up kayfabe. And then yeah, the final bout was going around posts and grabbing, what was it, horseshoes?
Yeah,
Mhm.
kicks up a lot of dust.
Yeah, Falk made sure that Edelweiss
Drift
kicked
in.
up a lot of dust. He minor illusioned her to have glowing red eyes and this like a dark cloud of dust that like, you know, pierced through the darkness of it. And in the end, I think she won by a hair. Is that right?
It was very close. I think it was like a difference of 1 or 2 points.
Hell yeah. But she did end up winning. The crowd lavished her with adoration, threw flowers at her, and Falk, as a parting thing, minor illusioned a black rose, a single black rose, and dropped it at her feet and went backstage. And yeah, once the adoring crowd was satisfied, she came back to the stables, approached Falk. They had some words. She mentioned how her family needs an explanation, so they aren't worried.
Yeah.
Um,
That she just faced off against the Antichrist.
Yep.
Yep.
Asked Falk what he's going to be doing for the rest of the festival, and then she did the Radio Rebel smile. Or maybe I just dreamt that. Anyway,
Maybe I just dreamt that.
and at some point, Irina did show herself. I think to respond to something she had said. And so he was like, "Oh, who's this?" Falk just like, "This is my lover."
Without hesitation, it's like, oh yeah,
Okay.
that one. Dayton.
That sentence alone crushed her dreams more than the black rose you delivered.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I had a shot and now I don't.
She was like this.
Piss
Back
off.
later.
Yeah.
But yeah, Falk did invite her. Like, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow. If you want to join me, gonna do some games of accuracy or something. I don't know. Huh? She was like,
She's
yeah,
like, no,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably be busy.
I'll probably be busy.
Well, she did say she was gonna be at the equestrian show tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah, true.
But maybe on the third day, maybe.
She's like, well, why would I want to go to a game of accuracy? I don't like you even.
Like you even.
Fucking Irina shows up and just suddenly.
On the third eve of the tournament, look to the east.
And then she ran away with like a piece of bread hanging out of her mouth or toast or something. Anyway,
My God.
then yeah, Caradoc and Falk returned to the group, and we all met back up.
And they met up with the king and got the king's boon.
We did get from Eva that she doubts that fellow was that Griffith was
Crank one of
Nightshade.
those out real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, members of the Order of Nightshade don't disguise themselves as members of the other of the other factions. They own it. They own their notoriety.
Ah.
So,
Even with them being like the sneaky, kind of underhanded ones, they aren't that sneaky, or sneaky in that way, I should say.
One fear has been assuaged and replaced by another.
these things happen. These things happen. It's okay.
Does the Order of Dahlia mean again?
The Order of Dahlia represents inner strength and magic based upon theology. So this would be like your Thurgy wizards. The study of the divine, not as worship, but as science.
Yeah, that makes sense that Griffith is over there. That makes a lot of sense.
So fun thing that.
So we all met back up. What happened after that? Someone help me! Help me!
We did do some chatting, actually. I was gonna say
don't
that's
think
about
it
it,
was-
but...
Short around this time that I needed to go to bed, so I said I'm heading off towards the patron shrines to pray.
Something else happened beforehand, I believe.
I know
Plus, you guys remember it.
we got introduced to some of Nova's friends.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yes, this one.
The Royal Chronicler, was it?
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper. That's what it was.
Which is an
I was
interesting
thinking
title.
Chrono. Time. That's what it was.
That's fair.
Oh, we didn't get the... Oh, wait, no, we
Yep.
did get them. There we go. We're just popping them in.
Oh, Aurora, because you guys aren't supposed to call her Nova, got recognized by one of her actual friends, aka someone that isn't like a socialite.
AKA not one of us.
One
Yeah,
of her
but
actual
I
friends.
mean, you guys are allowed to call her Aurora, so that puts you guys in that
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, it was being.
But she got recognized by Lady Victoria Exorlet, the Royal Timekeeper. She is your guys' or not your guys' specifically, but the tournament's master of ceremonies of time-honored tradition and the adherence to it. She does not technically belong to any floral order. If she were to, she belonged directly to the Clover King, the Clover Order, technically. But people don't really question her; they just know who she is. You guys got to talk or see her other two ladies aside her, and also talk to the one on top, Sir Armin Watson. I'll just say Ranger Extraordinaire. Not necessarily a Ranger, but he is an explorer. And he might have some information for you guys if you guys ever want to pursue certain directions. He has supposedly been all around the world. Even out to
Very
the
well
Zurich, which is super far away.
The only limit to his reach is the literal
So,
furthest
here's up to
possible
you.
point.
Handy person to know.
What the fuck?
And I think that's when you took off. And that's
Yes.
where we more or less ended session, because it was at that point, like, pretty late, and we're like, we're not going to cover another wave of events in that time.
There it goes.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Roger that. And I will take your silence as agreement.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
so. I'm trying to think, but I got nothing else.
So then that's it.
Alright, then let's get into it, shall we? You guys have your directions laid out as listed in the pitch general chat. Let's see what music to play. It's evening time, so maybe Watchmen's
Day One.
Themes from Oblivion.
Good ass music.
Play that. Nice.
Plus, we have 3 different directions today.
Only 3.
Only 3.
Lupin. Good. Excellent. Excellent. So, you guys all have discussed where your next destinations are. Dahlia, Falk, and Irene are going to the Flower Pavilion. Roma and Badger are going axe throwing. Caradoc is visiting the Clover Court Shrines. Jin and Takari were going to Games of Merry Chance. Mina and Aurora are going to go check out the Battle of the Bands. Fayez is MIA, but out of game, you guys will see him at the Flower Pavilion. Eva is question mark, as
Is
she often is, as is tradition. And Arnie's gonna go to a saloon.
But you can't get fully drunk.
No, you guys can't get plastered here, or else you're gonna get kicked out.
That's
Every
right.
time we do a moonshine.
But Falk invited Badger and Arnie to attempt to do so at camp tonight.
Oh yes, moonshine.
Oh no.
That's right, I forgot about that.
We'll see.
Fucking go.
So you guys all begin going your separate directions. The bell of the Green Chapel that the tournament is based around rings 6 times, indicating it is 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh my god.
6 o'clock. Can all of you roll me a D100, please?
Oh.
Actually, no, not all of you. My bad. There's 3 separate groups. My bad, not all of you. Between Dahlia and Falk, one of you pick. Between Badger and Roma, one of you pick. Caradoc, roll me a D100. Jin, roll me a D100.
I don't.
What
Wait,
the-
hold on.
oh.
What? What do you mean?
Wait, what?
How'd you manage that?
Yeah, wait.
How-
Wait, what the fuck?
1D00 is what he typed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like,
see.
the fuck happened?
It was
Are you,
green, and I just thought it was like trying to display 100 and fucked up.
yeah.
No.
There we go.
Just 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
And-
I
They're
rolled
really
a
high.
7.
We got who's copy what's wrong?
Nope, I don't trust my luck today.
Oh, okay. Well,
I woke up this morning and stubbed my toe. My luck is not there.
oh.
Let's see.
that's not good.
Wait, which toe? Which toe?
2 successes.
Thank you.
Oh, the worst one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
The
the one
worst
that's
one.
there just to hurt
Yeah.
you and nothing else.
you're fucked for the rest of the day. Yeah.
Okay, well, it helps with balance. That's just wrong.
Can Garth and Kirsty, both of you roll me a D3. If there's a repeat, then one of you will reroll.
1, 3, 3.
just
Make
get
sure
it.
it's pushing right. Ha-ha!
Okay. Okay, well, we'll reroll that. Fuck.
Oh my
Okay, reroll it again. Statistically
Come
speaking.
on, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Right.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
god,
would've
we're
been.
mashing!
I just kept going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like fucking binary speech.
That's a really shitty binary speech. It's just the letter like Z or something.
Let's see here. So let's see. You rolled a 1. You guys have. Let's see. I'm just going down the line here. Yeah, you guys already saw Vital. Let's see. So that'd be. Okay. These 2. Nice. To make them all, the rest of them smaller. Shrink.
Everyone shrink it, Jerry.
Okay, so let's see. In terms of goodness, wholesomeness, yeah, it goes like this. Yeah, pretty neutral, more serious, and then Vital at the fucking end. You guys, Jin, you would see another. Well, you both parties, both groups would see another Knight Prospect. Jin, you would spot Knight Prospect Madeline, representing the Fellowship of Hydrangeas. And then Roman Badger, you would spot Knight Prospect Edward Blaze. Fellowship of Casey.
Enough, Blaze has blue motifs instead of red motifs.
That's
Look,
great.
look, this is drift.
Hmm.
It's got like almost like a horn going on.
Let's see.
You want to type out their names, sorry?
You know, Garth,
You can
if the fire
go
is
over
hot
the tools
enough,
up.
it turns blue.
This
Oh yeah, you can. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Goes like that. That's between there. And then not that. It does. Da-da-da. You got two moderates.
It hurts.
So you guys would see two more Knight Prospects. Once again, their image, their depiction is inspirational, like a recruiting poster, heralding, their faction, as well as discussing or showcasing them as a person. That's all good stuff. All right, now let's see which group we're gonna follow first. Going in order of the list, I put it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, top to bottom. The one in Pitch Jonesship. It's not really a coin flip event, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Okay, well, I guess we start at the top. It's like, fair enough.
Number one.
Yeah, that's random chance.
That's a weird shaped coin.
Yeah, it's a 4-shaped coin. It's a pyramid. Yeah,
Just throw a pyramid at someone.
the Egyptians used to use this as money. I think.
So who's
All right.
Dahlia, Falk, and Irina.
you might need to roll again because Mia just stepped away.
Tummy troubles.
Yeah.
Count up.
All right,
Yeah, there we go.
Let me
Next
start.
one.
We really are going in order. We go to Roman Badger then.
Oh,
I would change the music. It's never went to it's 2. Stop the. No, I don't want someone doing a playthrough of Neverwinter Nights 2. I need the I need the music.
What's going on, guys? It's
Jesus.
Oh god, that sounded
What
horrible.
fuck was that?
World.
what?
Your audio's really bad. For some
Huh?
reason. Yeah.
You got.
did you
It
do?
sounds like you're calling in from a fucking Call of Duty lobby.
I'll fix it.
Or we could just go back to the merry-go-round of life. Yeah, let's go back to the merry-go-round of life.
That's a pretty solid share.
Better?
You fix it.
Yeah.
Very quick. Good
Yeah.
job.